Hey, so today we're talking about tracks because we're going for a track ride. I've never changed the slides. It was mentioned to me, so what I did was I purchased all four fronts. And don't buy the slides that they tell you in the book for side-by-sides and all that. These are basically Summit tracks. And these are for the short ones in the front. So for the front, you're looking at the 503 190573. Okay, and these go for 30 some bucks Canadian. And if you get a discount, well, you'll get even a rebate on that. You'll be close to 30 bucks a pop. These ones here are like $40 or 39 something and change, and if you get a discount, you'll get them for mid 30s to mid high 30s. And that's the 503 191499, and these are for the long ones. And what's nice about this is, as you can see right there on the side, there's a wear limit mark that you should change them when you get to that point. And even if you get to that point right on it, there's still a little bit of beef. Found that out because I checked all my tracks, and now I will explain to you guys. I know this is supposed to be a track video or whatever, but I bought 2 sets of idler wheels, extra idler wheels. I had added one right here on the back ones, and as you can see right here, the mark is right there and it thins out right here. So I'll be adding another set right in front. So I'll have 4 wheels added right to the front. In the back, that's where they wear. Look at the rest, not even halfway through, still plenty of wear. Place to go right at the front, they're not wearing through. But this spot here and here is where they wear. So I'm gonna add one here and one here, so I'll have 4 wheels. For the back, that's all you need to worry about if you set the tracks that they float evenly across. The front, you can't add idler wheels, so you can't add them. And where they use the most is right here in the bend where you're starting. You can see the wear mark still there. Got plenty of beef left, plenty of beef here. On the other side, though, I'm almost done. As you can see right here, this side here is okay. Look at the wear marks right there. That's where it's using the most. And on the outside, I jacked up all 4 corners and put my fingers underneath it, right at the wear mark. But I cranked it, and it's still good. So we're good for the ride today. So we're gonna go for the ride in the snow because you guys have been waiting for a ride. Then I'll do the side change and do a video on installing the idler wheels. Another thing too, for the front, to reduce that idle, I'm gonna try to, obviously we know that with this shock here is what pulls in. The more you pull in, it lifts up the front. And the more you can lift up the front, the more it's gonna ride on these 4 wheels, and that's what you want. So it doesn't use, so less weight you got on the front. So we're gonna see if we can tighten this up to actually lift the front more, and it's better for snow flotation. It's not as good for grip because you don't have as much downforce on it, but you don't want it. You want to save your slides. These are tracks made for snow, not made for working. Well, not made for working. I find that they're better because there's no way compared to the old ones, the old 360s. They can't slide off. Your track cannot slide off your wheels. This goes right through the track here. So it bites. Literally, your track would need to be looser than have to hop over this. And so basically you could have it halfway loose or whatever loose. It can't go over. So with that said, that's gonna be the next video. We'll be changing the slides on it. I got nearly 6 years. There's a couple of years that there wasn't too much snow. So let's say, honestly, I got 4 years out of those slides without going through them. Out of the 6, let's put 4 winters. So let's say 3 months at a shot. So a full year of tracks on, like whatever, full use. That's it for that. So now we're gonna go for the ride and have fun, but I just wanted to set straight how long the slides are lasting. And yes, I've been plowing with this thing forever with these tracks. So catch up inside the cab, going for a ride. Okay. So we got a good foot of snow, I guess. We're gonna check this out from the outside, I guess. So we're gonna stop right here. So yeah, so come along for the ride, because going around in circles, because there's no other vehicle to track me and follow me unless I get the X3 and put the 32s back on, try to follow me in the snow. But for a quick ride along, let's just watch and but one thing, the windshield doesn't get covered as much as an X3. That's nice. It stays clean. The heat's way better, and yeah, and it goes through the snow really good. It's, foot of snow is no worries, that's for sure, because we got what 15 inch of factory with the stock tires of clearance, and this gives you 6.5 to 7 inches more, so you're looking at 22 inches almost. 2 feet of snow of clearance, 2 feet of clearance underneath, and it's not a 6 inch or 1 foot drag of snow, so you're probably good to go 3 feet of snow before you even start thinking about losing traction or float, the belly getting hung on something, and it probably need to be a crust of snow from freezing rain during the winter or sometime during the winter. But oh yeah, and wiper that swings from the top is 100 times better than a wiper that swings from the bottom like my X3, because it fills up with snow in the bottom, and then for safety reason, if the wiper can't make it to the extremity of where it's going, it shuts down. So this being on top here, 100 times better, so that's a nice improvement. And yeah, lots of the snow's coming, you know, it's more and more snow. Climbing ditches, not a problem. We're riding on the other side, but I don't want to catch that too much of an angle. So there you go. Nobody's made any tracks in this. Actually, check this out. That's how much snow there is. So it's getting, it's got decent enough snow. We got a good foot, 14 inches. And here the wind gusts, so there'll be deeper places like here. Try to see how far we can get. Rough spots. Take our time. We don't want to break these new arms and stuff, so take our time. But yeah, so far no complaints. The only upgrade that I'm gonna have to do is, like I mentioned in one of my comments, I was plowing and I was getting real fast at plowing, like using the plow with the remote. Up, down, catching it. Had the lights on, had the tunes blaring, and had the wiper going for the little bit of snow that was falling. And I drained out, I didn't know at the time, but if you drain out your battery, you're gonna give yourself some codes, and the codes it gave me was, it was telling me that my position sensor for my gears for the trans was out of whack. And then it gave me a code for the power steering, and I had no more power steering. And I waited until the next day. I called the dealership and I asked them, like, I go, I guess I'll need a new sensor and I'll need something checked out. And they told me that go see if you can fire it up. What were you doing or whatever? And it's common that these things, like especially HD10s, that the guys had to update because they were draining out their batteries. Oh, dear. So I ordered another battery and the kit for the, well, the battery they had in stock, but a kit for extra battery underneath. I already had bought the storage for it. My God, this is deep here. So, yeah, that's looks like it's a must if you're gonna plow up and down, and use your plow really quick and everything. So, That's it's too bad, because that's $400 expense, or probably more than that. Battery's probably close to 200 for retail, and then the kit's 300, so you're looking at 500 plus tax. That's without any discounts or whatever, paying full retail. But anyways, that's, I guess we're gonna learn the curves of the weak spots of this unit, so I'll be doing a video on that install soon. Should be in by Friday, so next weekend. Also, like I was showing you guys the slides, I'll have to change the slides because I got one in the front that's right at its limit, and I got one on the back passenger side that's not at its limit, but let's say, so I might as well change them all and get another 4 or 5 years out of them. But I was gonna buy the ones with the Teflon on them or whatever that don't use, because on my sleds I used to put that on and never change my slides ever again. But like I was thinking, I barely use my sleds, so I don't want something heavy like this that I have to pay more than $40 for a slide, because they're asking like $180 some Canadian for the ones made for this side-by-side, and it's the same rails that they use on their Summits that go for 40 bucks. So don't fall for that trap. That's why I gave you guys the part numbers at the beginning. I know if you're buying these tracks, you're not going to be changing this for a couple of years, but just wanted to give you guys the heads up, because there's no videos out there. And how to adjust your track so the maximum wear, that it won't wear out the fronts, and where they use up in the back where to add the idler wheels. So right from the set, you guys are going to have the longest life that you can get for your slides. So hope this is good for you guys. Let's film some more riding. It's like, there's another hole. Well, let's go outside and see what it's like. These are fun, they go through anything. I know it's not deep enough to say that these are incredible tracks or whatever. It is that, so anyways, I'll stop yapping around and we'll turn this thing around and go back home. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit playing out in the snow with them, and I guess in another storm or two, we should have the maximum usage of these things. So, but the ride, the comfort, like I was saying, this is like, look how much snow is, and I packed the bottom end, right? So I'm packing like 4 to 6 inches of snow, and look how much snow there is. So, and it's nothing. I'm in high gear doing 39 to 4,000 RPM. Oh, there we go, a big bump. But anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I just wanted to put this one out for you guys, and we got lots more videos coming. And appreciate you guys subscribing. You guys have been subscribing like crazy. And just appreciate the comments. Ask the questions. Don't be afraid. I'll answer them all. There's no stupid questions out there, because we're all learning together. So bye for now, and be safe out there, guys. Bye. You watched to the end, so appreciate that. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.